Hello. What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up? Okay, I am live on Instagram. I am live. Yes, yes, yes. We are live on Facebook. And I'm trying to go live on TikTok, but it is not working for me. Today is the day that the universe, not the universe, all the negativity is trying to keep me from going live. Oh well, it'll be okay. We'll just rock on Instagram and Facebook. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and start. Okay, so I am Mercedes Fontaine. I am the face behind the Living Purpose, and welcome to TLP Talks. Okay, so today we are talking about negativity. I'm going to give you a backstory. In the past 3 weeks, I have gotten more negativity thrown at me than ever before in my life. I am not kidding you guys. It's freaking ridiculous. The amount of negativity and just straight up hate that I've had thrown at me in the past 3 weeks. Okay, and Facebook, I have no idea what's going on with the camera over there. I'm blaming it on my dinosaur computer because I look so washed out. It's ridiculous, but it doesn't matter. So I have had people coming at me, right? People that I would never expect to come for me and tell me, oh, well, you know, your little business is just not going to succeed and blah, 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 blah. I've had people throwing shade. Y'all, it's been a whole thing. And so I thought, what better than for me to just do a little TLP talks on haters and negativity, and we gonna let them hate. So I got 7 little tips for you guys. 7 things that have helped me. If you're watching live, drop hello in the comments and I will give you a handle shout out. If you are watching the replay, drop miss you in the comments and I will make sure to respond to you guys and tell you how much I miss you and how much I love you. Okay, so number 1, when we're dealing with the freaking haters, we have to know where hate comes from. What is the root of hate? Okay, so the root of hate is the fact that people do not want to see you doing better than them. Okay? So they're going to do anything and everything possible to derail you. I've got alfalfa going on. It's okay. Hello. They're going to do anything and everything possible to derail you, get you off track, because they do not want you to they do not want to see you succeed more than them. Okay? We also have to realize that when you have haters and Karens and negative Nancys coming for you, it is them reflecting the story that they are telling themselves onto you. So somewhere in their internal space, they have a limiting story. Okay, like for me, I am starting my own business aside from my barber profession, okay? And I have gotten so much hate. Hey, Patrick. I have gotten so much freaking hate for this business, okay? But I realize that the hate that I've gotten is because these people have been telling themselves, oh, well, I can't start my own business because XYZ. I can't do this because, you know, my mom's not going to approve of it. I'm 40 years old, but my mom's not going to approve of me being in a multi-level marketing company. I'm not going to do it because what are other people going to say? So what? Who cares? Okay? So now that we understand the root of the hate, we're going to get to number 1. Okay. Number 1 is know your why. Why do you want to do what you're doing? What is your reason? My reason for starting my business is because I want to be a voice for all the women that have felt completely less than and have felt that they can't do anything aside from cleaning the house, taking care of their children, and working a corporate job. I have started my business because I am tired of seeing women that are craving for a connection to other like-minded women, but can't find it anywhere because everyone's too scared to branch out and be the boss. I am doing this business because I want to be a voice for the women who have muted themselves. So that is my why. Okay, so we have to know our why, right? And yes, I'm looking at my notes so I don't get off track. Okay, and we also have to be accountable for our actions. You cannot complain about something you're doing nothing to change. Okay? That's how this world works. That's how this happens. If you're not doing anything to change it, then don't complain about it. Okay? So we have to take accountability for our own actions and understand that if we want better, then we have to get up off our butts and we have to go do it. Right? Right? Okay, so if number 1 helped you, drop a 1 in the comments. Number 2 is know thyself. Therefore, you need to know your triggers. So what are the things that people say to you that just really piss you off? Like, that really get you going? What are the things that people say to you? Used to, if someone would tell me that I was lazy, I would be a freaking hot rocket. Like, I would pop off so fast, nobody saw it coming. Because I knew that I wasn't lazy. Hey, Donna. I knew that I wasn't lazy. But that was my trigger word. When people would call me lazy, I would shoot off like a rocket, and there was nobody stopping my path of destruction. Okay, so know your triggers. Know yourself. Know the things that get you fired up in a bad way, that cause you to react instead of respond. And once you've identified those things, then you can set the next 2 tips into place. Okay? So that was number 2, know thyself. Drop a 2 in the comments if you know yourself. Okay, number 3 is put the phone down. Put the phone down. Put it all the way down. When someone triggers you, don't give them the satisfaction. When you have a hater that's coming towards you and coming at you sideways, don't you dare give them the satisfaction of instantly responding, of instantly blowing up, of feeding into their literal BS. Don't give them the satisfaction. Don't do it. Hang on, Facebook. We gotta focus. There we go. Don't give them the satisfaction. Put the phone down. All the way down. Put it in a drawer. Put it in your sock drawer. Wrap it in some underwear and put it in the drawer. Whatever you gotta do. Go put it in the car. Go back in the house. Mind your business. Okay? Don't feed into it. Alright? And after that, number 4, you want to create a buffer. Okay? So, creating a buffer is going to be your biggest tool when dealing with haters and negativity and Karens. Okay? Because when you create a buffer, not only do you take your power back, but you also give yourself time to cool off so that in the end you can take the high road and let them sit over there and look stupid. Yes, ma'am. Sergeant Pam. So what does creating a buffer look like? 1, move your body. Favorite Tony Robbins quote is, if you want to I'm sorry. If you want to get all this negative crap that these people are placing onto you out of your mind, you need to move your body. And we're going to do this by creating a buffer. So this means going on a walk without your phone. This means exercising, dancing. Do y'all remember crunking? Hey, Nick. Hey, Lattice. Do y'all remember crunking? Am I the only one? I am 23 years old, and I know I'm not the only one that knows what crunking is. It's that dance where people would do, and it was very aggressive. It was like super freaking aggressive, and they were basically just sit there and jar their body all around, and it was the best way to get anger out. But they called it crunking, and I thought that was ridiculous. I don't care if you have to go do that to move your body and shift your state of mind. Whatever you have to go do it. Go do it immediately. I have received messages that were total BS, and I have buffered myself and not responded for over a week before. Because I got that hot over the message that I knew I needed to take that much time so that I would respond instead of react. Right? So create your buffer. Alright? If you know what your buffer is, then drop a 4 in the comments. Okay? Next, we're going to create our boundaries. So now that we know our triggers, now that we know what we're going to use as our buffer, now we can put our boundaries into place. Okay? So, first of all, if y'all don't have boundaries, it is 2022. What are we doing? Instagram, what are we doing? Facebook, come on. If you don't have boundaries at this point, then y'all need to reach out to me and we can have a nice long chat, because boundaries is the vibe for 2022. I posted a reel of me dancing with this lady that was totally killing it to a Michael Jackson song. And I said, this is how strong my boundaries are for 2022. Because my boundaries are so strong and so firm into place. You can hit me with whatever BS you want to hit me with. I'll keep dancing. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, you're ruining your own day. It ain't me. If I haven't done anything, then it's not my fault. So you need to put boundaries over your time. Instagram or Facebook, I have no idea why we're not focusing here. But it is what it is. Let's try this. Anyways, you need to have boundaries over your time. You need to have boundaries as far as the way people are and are not. Hey, Nettie. You need to have boundaries as far as how people are and are not allowed to speak and interact with you. That is the biggest thing. That is the biggest one that I have seen in a hot minute. Okay? So many people, I have had so many friends tell me, oh my God, I just can't believe she talked to me that way. I can't believe, oh my God, I can't believe that she had the God to speak to me that way. You let her! You let her speak to you that way. You let him say that to you. You let him call you that. There needs to be a boundary put in place as to what people are and are not allowed to do. And in order for that boundary to be effective, honey, you're going to have to stick to it. You can't keep compromising your boundaries and your inner peace to make other people comfortable. I'm at a space in my life, you know what? If I am too big for you, if I'm too loud for you, if I'm too annoying for you, whatever it is, go find less. Go find less somewhere else. Unfriend me. I'm fine with that. Because I know there's people here that actually resonate with what I have to say and that it actually helps. If I'm too out there for you, if I'm too sassy for you, whatever it is, if I'm too big and overwhelming, choke. Choke. That's my boundaries. So you need to have your boundaries set in place so then when haters and negativity come to you and come your way, you automatically have a wall. Because here's the thing. I didn't give you permission. Instagram, I did not give you permission. Facebook, I did not give you permission to interject your opinions into my life. I didn't give you permission to come up to me and call me what you called me. That's the attitude you have to have. That's how strong your boundaries have to be. You have to have a permission-based mindset. Hey, Jay Usher. You have to have a permission-based mindset so that whenever people approach you, sideways, you're not going to immediately, boom, rock it. No, you're going to be like, whoa, hold on. Did I say you could come talk to me like this? Did I give you permission to say that? Did I ask for your opinion? No? Okay. Goodbye. Hey, Veronica. Hey, baby. Talking about permission, we also need to check the credibility. Right? We need to check the source. Because if the haters, the negative Nancys, the Karens, okay, that are interjecting their opinions, that are interjecting whatever they want to say to you, if they don't have a life that you would like to live, then why are you listening to them? Like, for real, let's be real here. If these people don't have something you would want in your life, why are you letting them put their opinions into your life? Why are you letting that fill your mind? Why are you letting somebody have an expensive opinion that's sitting in a cheap seat? For real. That's number 6. If number 6 resonates, type it in the comments. Because my biggest thing is, if I don't want your bank account, I don't want your opinion. If I wouldn't want the kind of relationship with God you have, I don't need your opinion. That would be like somebody that's been divorced 6 times trying to come give you marriage advice. Come on. Do better. We know better. We can do better. Let's go. Right? Okay, and then number 7, which is my all-time favorite, is we're embracing the pushback. 100%. We are embracing the pushback. We are embracing the hate. Because if there is one thing that I have learned over the past 3 weeks, is if I'm getting this much hate, baby, I must be doing something right. I must be doing something right. Because, number 1, the devil ain't going to attack something that has no value. I said what I said. And I don't care if the devil comes at you in the form of your best friend. He ain't gonna attack something that ain't got value. And I know I got value, and I know I've been creating a lot of value in my community. And it's really funny how all of a sudden, whenever I start putting value in my community again, after a season of healing, and I come back into the picture and I start showing up again, it's funny how all of a sudden I start showing up, and that's when I start getting pushback. Don't you find that funny? I find it funny. I find it real funny. Because you know what? If you're going to embrace the pushback, then you have to have a boss mindset. You need to be doing the personal development. You need to be doing the healing on the trauma that you've been through in your life. I went dark for a hot minute on my socials. I know I did. Instagram, y'all know I did. I went dark for a hot minute because it was not my season to be pushing. It was not my season to be showing up every day for everyone to see, because it was my season to go into my house and do the healing I needed to do so that I could show up and I could talk to you guys about the haters. And I could honestly have the attitude and the mindset within me to scream, let them hate. Who gives a flying flip? Come on. Let them hate. Let your haters be your own personal PR firm. Because like Cardi B said, you know, I do want to thank the haters. Because they're still liking, they're not liking, but they're still looking at my posts. They're still looking at my stories. They're still trying to see what moves I'm making. They're still trying to see what I'm up to. And they're still boosting my engagement, honey. So let them. Let them hate. Because if you have an overwhelming amount of hate coming at you, chances are you're doing something right. Even if you don't realize it, you're doing something right. And you need to be proud of that. Shoot, I'm proud of that. The other day I had one of the most insane, crazy days I have had in a long, long time. And I'm not going to name names. I'm not going to give y'all the list of people that's been coming at me for 3 weeks. I ain't going to do that. Because here's the thing. I'm operating out of integrity. What goes around comes around. So because I'm moving with integrity and authenticity, I'm good. But if they want to be shady, wait till that shady comes back. Wait till it comes back. But I've had so many people in the past 3 weeks completely come at me. Hey, you should move quieter on socials. Like, why are you posting so much? Why are you talking about oils? Oils is a product. But what you don't see is the network behind the oils. What you don't see is the community behind the oils. The core value that I have built with my team behind the oils. It's not just about the oils. Do they work? Yeah. Are they effective? Yes. Can I see my life without them? No. However, that was the gateway to the relationships that I have built with so many amazing women, like-minded women, that want nothing more than to see everyone succeed and to lift people up. So you're asking me to be quiet. You're asking me to move quieter on my socials. I'm fixing to get louder. Here's your mindset. Somebody tells you to be quiet, yell. Get louder. Push, hey Holly baby, push your message out further. Somebody tells you that you're too happy, whatever, be happier. Be more joyful. Don't throw shade. Just be happier. Somebody tells you you're too bold. Okay. Be bolder. Don't dilute yourself. Let them choke. Be bolder. Somebody gonna tell you you're too sassy. I get this all the time. Oh, you're too sassy. Okay. Let me take it up a notch for you. You need to shift your mindset. You need to shift your mindset. So we're going to reiterate super fast, and then I'm going to let you go because I have to go get my son. And I want to be respectful of everybody's time. But number 1 is know your why. Why do you want to succeed? Who are you doing this for? I'm doing this for all the women whose voice has been silenced. Because I am sassy enough, and I am bold enough, and I'm not going to take the crap, so I will gladly stand up for those women. Number 2, know yourself. Know your triggers. Know what instantly clicks that switch in your brain that just gets you peed, that just gets you hot. Know your triggers. Okay? Once you know your triggers, put your phone down. If they call you, they text you, they're commenting on your socials, they're blowing you up, they're doing this, that, and all the extra. Put your phone down. Put your phone all the way down. And number 4, create a buffer. Change your mind, change your state. Go work out. Go shopping. If you're going to go shopping, go to the link in my bio and get your essential oils in your house. Okay. Create a buffer. Whatever it is that you need to do to pull you inward, do that. Do that before you pick that phone back up and respond to whoever or whatever the situation is. As I said earlier, I have let a text message sit there for over a week before because I knew myself. And I knew if I didn't give myself time, I was fixing to knock somebody's head off. Right? So know yourself. Create a buffer. Set boundaries around your time. Set boundaries around how people are and are not allowed to approach you. Set boundaries around your energy. So if you've got a leech that is draining you, here's the thing, guys, and I think a lot of you misunderstand this. Oh, Nettie, I'm glad this is for you. I think a lot of you misunderstand this. When you have an energy sucker, you don't have to make it be known that you're leaving the door. Like, you're headed out the door. You don't have to make it be known. No. Step out that door silently. Because I guarantee you, most of them won't even notice that you're gone. Most of them will not even notice that you were gone. Because your presence was not loud enough. It didn't matter enough to them. Because it was all about them. That's why it was draining to you. You don't have to tell people how you're moving. You don't have to tell people your next step. Don't ever tell somebody your next step. Move quietly. Move with intention. Move with a purpose and a plan. Why do you think that I call my brand The Living Purpose? Because I want women and men, but because I'm a woman, I speak mostly to women. I want women to have so much strength within themselves that they can own their life and they can live out their purpose unapologetically. So that when somebody does tell them, hey, you being too loud. Okay, let me get louder. You have to, guys. You absolutely have to. You also, number 6, Nettie already put it in the comments over on Facebook. If you're on Instagram, put number 6 in the comments for me, please. You need to check their credibility. Like I said it a while ago, if they don't have something that you would want in your life, then why are you letting them give you an opinion? Why are you letting them speak over your life? What are we doing? Come on. Come on. If I don't want your bank account, don't tell me how to manage my money. You know? And then lastly, embrace the pushback, guys. Seriously. Embrace the pushback. Embrace it. Because whenever you are receiving hate, when you are receiving pushback, when you are receiving negativity, it's because you're doing something right. And this all goes back to the root cause of hate. What did I say in the beginning of the live? The root cause of hate is because people do not want to see you do better than them. They don't. And if you agree with this, put a fire in the chat. Fire emoji. They don't want to see you do better than them. So they're going to do anything and everything they can in hopes that you will dilute yourself. I'm telling you guys, the past 3 weeks have been ridiculous. But don't let that get to you. Whenever it comes for you, push harder. Get louder. Be bolder with your message. Let them choke. Don't you ever let somebody water you down or put out your fire just because it makes them uncomfortable. That is one of the biggest things for me. I have always, my whole life, I've always been the one in my family that is different. We all have wonderful talents in my family. We're all musically inclined. I've always been the one that moves differently. And I am so proud of that. I used to hate the fact that I was different and that my mind worked different. I used to hate it so much until I got older and I realized that I was different because I was called to carry myself and my family into a place that no one else in my family could carry us. I was called to empower women. I was called to use my voice for things other than just singing. Do I love to sing? Yes. Is that my calling? No. No, it's not. But it took me a long time to get to the place I am today, where I can look at you guys and I can approach you with this kind of confidence and attitude about hatred that gets put towards me. It's okay to be different. It's okay to start a business that not everybody agrees with. It is okay to like the weird garage band that nobody's ever heard of. If we were all the same, do you know how freaking boring this universe would be? Like, for real. If we were all like me, do you know how doomed this universe would be? I don't think the world could handle all that sass. Like, I think I'm enough on my own. So embrace your differences. Love your differences. Know yourself. Know why you are meant to be here and what it is that you are meant to do. And go do it unapologetically. Do not dilute yourself to make yourself easier to digest for other people. Let them choke. Move with integrity. And let the haters hate. Alright? I love you guys. I've been on here for like 30 minutes. Okay? I've got to go get my son. If this was of value to you and you are still alive, then type yes in the comments. If you're watching the replay, type miss you in the comments. If you're on live, drop an emoji. I love you guys. I will be uploading this to the podcast, and it will be going live probably Wednesday because that's my upload day. So you can all go back and re-listen as many times as you need to re-listen. I hope this helped you guys. I love you guys so much. Go be loud and be proud and let the haters hate.